Happy Monday to you. Oh my gosh, it's Monday. It's our last week of summer for us. Next week, our kids go back to school. And so this is it. This is the final run. So we have to make sure we have all the supplies and uniforms and clothes and you know what I mean, right? So it's going to be another busy week. I am so happy because my office is almost done. I have a wall behind me that I have no idea what to do with. I started putting flowers. I'm going to move a little so you can see this way. You can see that. I started putting some flowers there. Then I thought that I'm kind of running out of flowers, and it's a huge wall. So I don't know. I am thinking of putting some like a little table there, maybe a couple chairs. I don't know what to do. If you have some suggestions, I'm more than happy to welcome those. But the rest it's great. I have my calendar in front of me. What I cannot find, it's my camera. I have like a webcam. It's about this big, and I had it in a box, and I don't know where it went. I mean, I'm sure it's going to turn out, but I'm still using the camera from my computer, which is not the greatest resolution, so I'm sorry, but I didn't want to wait until I found my camera to do these videos because there's just so much that I wanted to share, and I didn't want to wait. Patience has never been my virtue here. So anyway, but I found my watercolor stuff already. It's here on my desk now. I found most of my arts and crafts things that I have, my printer, and my light, my coloring pencils that are right here. So I think I'm pretty much settled now. I have my vision board already up. Let me show you real quick. That's my vision board right here. That we did. If you missed that video, I did it at the beginning of the year. It's right there on YouTube. You can find it. We did it together. And then, I have my pictures. That picture over there is from my friends in California that I still have. I love them dearly. And I have it here because I pray for them every time I get a chance. So I still have it up. And of course, I have my diffuser because diffusing is essential for me. And my two Bibles. I have two Bibles, one in English and one in Spanish. I use them both. I didn't pack those. I actually have them with me all the time. So they're here now. And I don't want to put them away because I use them quite regularly. So I think I'm settled for the most part. I have my favorite picture. This is my aunt. She passed away yesterday, a year ago. And I love having her picture here. She was like my mom. She never had kids on her own, so all her nieces and nephews became her kids, and we loved her a lot, especially the older generation that got to spend more time with her. She was so sweet. She was the sweetest lady ever, and she went home to Jesus a year ago yesterday, and so I have her here. Anyway, so I'm settled in my new office. I love it here. I still need to get a rug because it's kind of echoey here. I don't have a window. I have a door, which I have to keep closed right now because besides the fact that it's really hot out there, here in Utah, we're getting the smoke from California. I think something is burning in California. And so we're getting all the smoke. We have the air quality is awful over here. And so I have to keep it closed for that reason. And then I don't have a screen door, so flies come in, and I hate it. So I don't have a window yet. Maybe later we'll build a window here, but it's quite echoey here. So I have to get a rug to absorb the noise. But I'm getting there. I'm very proud of it. I worked really hard this weekend. I emptied a lot of boxes. My books are up. Let me show you real quick. I have this bookcase right here. This is the screen door that I need to put up. I have my bookcase. All my books are up, so I'm quite happy about that. That I can now have my resources because it was really challenging for the last few days. I really miss my books. I have read some of them several times, and I have some that I need to read. I haven't got a chance to do it, and so Anyway, I know I'm going off and on about my office. It's just I'm very excited. Hey, today I want to talk to you about something that is very dear to my heart, and I've talked to you about this other times as well. If you go to my YouTube channel, the link. If you're watching this on Facebook, the link and that is on the description of this video. But the channel is called Simply Refreshing Life, and it's self-love, self-care. And I'm going through a stage in my life where I'm changing um, I'm experiencing some changes in my life that has affected a lot of my the way I conduct myself, my mood, my weight. That's like the biggest thing. It has affected my skin. It has affected my my physical appearance, but also my mental health. And it's been really rough for me. It has been rough for me, and I've been reading a lot about it. And just kind of, I went to the doctor. I actually have a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks, I believe, or a week and a half or so. I have it in my calendar. No worries, I won't forget. And because I need to follow up on this, and that is called perimenopause, where your body is getting ready for menopause, and your estrogen is level. As women are leaving our bodies, and so we, the sex drive is low, and things are happening in our body that weren't happening before. Um, and I have come through a situation where, like, oh my gosh, what is this happening to me? Like, if I can be very vulnerable with you, I'm sure I'm talking to friends, right? And I can be vulnerable with you. My menstrual cycle has suffered greatly. There's months that I don't have anything, and then there's months that is like, whoa, what just happened here? And my mood, as I said, has also changed. I'm a really happy and optimistic person by nature. I've always been like that. And I'm not constantly in a bad mood, but there's things that didn't bother me before that bother me now. And it's like, what the heck? Like, I sometimes hearing somebody eating gets in my nerves, or somebody did something that I, at the moment, I didn't like, gets on my nerves. The heat gets on my nerves. I mean, things that I was okay with before, I'm not okay now. And they're just superficial things. They're not like anybody's hurting me or anything like that. But it's very annoying to myself. And I have gotten mad at myself because I'm thinking, come on, it's not out of it. Like, what's wrong with you? I do see a personal trainer every week to teach me how to exercise in the right way without getting hurt. I see him usually on Wednesdays. He's really, really nice and very, very patient with me because I need a lot of that. And then I go to the gym. So it's 3 times a week. So I meet him once a week, and then the other 2 I either take classes or just show up. Which, let me tell you, going to the gym by yourself is a huge, for me anyway, it's a huge step. Like, like I was telling the other day, I was telling him, I said, I found 100 reasons to not go and only one to actually do it. I did go, and I've been going by myself, and I just, because I show up and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, people are looking at me, people are watching me, they're gonna notice that I don't know what I'm doing because I don't. And people are gonna think that I look so awkward doing this, and you know what? Nobody's watching and nobody cares. When I go to the gym, I notice that everybody's in their own thing, doing their own thing, and really nobody tells you anything. And if they do, I don't know, it's on them. I don't, because I am so focused on what I'm doing so I don't screw up and I don't get hurt, that I hardly ever notice anybody in the gym. The other day I was in the treadmill and I was trying to figure out what to do and how to do it, and I was like so focused on it. And I noticed that when I come in, there was a guy next to me as I walked into the treadmill, and then I started doing my thing and everything. And when I looked up, he was gone. I didn't even notice when he left. He just left, and I didn't notice. And that happens. So want to talk to you about is loving yourself in spite of the changes that you might be experiencing. Whatever situation you're in your life, wherever stage or season you are in your life, we need to learn to love ourselves and not be so hard on ourselves. Yes, take care of ourselves and watch what we eat and exercise and everything regularly. But sometimes, and I'm speaking for myself, I tend to be so hard on myself and just criticize myself and speak low on myself or down to myself, like, oh my gosh, I can't control my weight right now. I'm having an issue controlling my weight, and I don't understand, because I've been eating the same. I've been like, not, I don't eat a lot of things that I love, and I don't eat them because I'm trying to eat healthy or whatever. Like sugar, I don't eat sugar. I do eat fruit, but I also discriminate against some fruits because they have a lot of sugar, so I don't eat them as often, like bananas or mangoes or things like that have high concentration of the sugar. I don't eat those as often. But it's like, okay, I'm doing all these things and I seem to be gaining weight instead of losing it, and it's really frustrating for me. And going through these changes, it's really like, I don't have an answer. Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm supposed to be like losing weight, not gaining weight. I'm going to the gym, I'm supposed to be losing weight, not gaining weight, and I am. And so I'm like in a steady right now. I haven't gained any weight, but I haven't lost any weight, sort of a thing. And I was thinking, I need to accept this season that I'm in and just love myself. Yesterday I was browsing through Facebook and I saw this story that I'm going to share with you. This is from a lady named Natasha Williams. She is a journalist for the Idaho News Channel 6. And I don't know if you've seen this story on Facebook. Maybe you have. But when I saw her story, it was really, really inspirational. She's a beautiful, beautiful lady. She wears plus sizes. Her face, her features are beautiful. Her hair is really nice, and she is the meteorologist for this channel in Idaho. And she was saying, I receive daily messages and DMs and emails about my appearance and about my choice of clothing or the way I wear my hair or the way I do my makeup, and that has to stop. She was saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. I am very comfortable, she was saying in this message, within my own skin. And she was showing a picture of a beautiful blue dress she was wearing, very confident in her own skin. And she was saying, I wore this today and I felt great. I felt amazing. I felt beautiful. And no, she doesn't have the perfect model body, if there's such a thing, but she looked really nice. The dress that she wore was really complimenting the color of her skin, and the way she looked was really pretty. Look her up. Her name is Natasha Williams, and you can look it up on Facebook, and you can see the picture and read her story. And I thought, wow, that is so cool. I want to have that confidence that wherever I wear, I feel good. I feel good. And you know what? It's not always like that. Sometimes it is, and I don't care. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'm like I said before, I'm very hard on myself, and I complain, and I look so big, and I look this, and I look that, and that has to stop. And I'm telling you this because I really want to stop. I really want to go back to that beginning where I was telling you, love yourself, love your imperfect self. Nobody is perfect. And this is something that I tell my kids all the time. You will never hear me say you're perfect, because that's the biggest lie I will tell you. You are not perfect. You are great in your own way. You're amazing. You are a great person, but you are not perfect, because nobody's perfect. Everybody sins, right? Everybody sins. And everybody has something that, we do that is not right. And everybody makes mistakes. Yet, loving ourselves is accepting the way we are, no matter how we look. No matter how the color of our hair. I have gray hairs now. I haven't colored my hair in over a year. I think it's been a year and a half or so. I love it. And the last time I went to the hairdresser, she was complimenting my hair and she was saying, sometimes the gray hair comes in and it's really coarse, like really thick, and it feels like really bad. Your hair is so soft and well taken care of. I love it. I used Young Living, by the way. I love Young Living products, and I use their shampoo and conditioner, and it's really made a difference in my hair. And yes, you can see the silver and some, right now I'm wearing what is this? This thing, and you can really see it. But yeah, I do have silvers all over, and that's fine. I'm 40. I'm gonna be 49 next month in September, and I'm fine with it. I'm aging. Not everybody has that opportunity, and I love it, and I'm embracing it. And I don't have the perfect body. I don't have, the perfect looking skin. If I go in the sun, instead of tanning, I will get super red, and it's horrible. Even if I wear protection, it's not pretty. But I really love, the way things are turning with me, with my complexion, with the way I'm aging, if you would. So I invite you today. The Bible says that God created us fearfully and wonderfully. That's in Psalms 139:14. And He created you beautifully. Not perfect. There's going to be things that you might not like about yourself, but accept yourself the way you are. And this is the challenge I have for you today. I do have a Facebook group. It's called Loving Your Imperfect Self. And we did a self-care challenge. It's there. If you need a little bump, like to get into your self-care routine, that's a great way to start. It's a 30-day challenge, and every day I was posting different things to get you started and loving yourself just the way you are, just the way, with your imperfect body, with your imperfect hair, with your imperfect mouth, whatever it is. Love yourself, because you are beautiful in His eyes, and He created you beautifully in His eyes. I hope this blessed you. I hope my story blessed you, and also Natasha's Williams, which it was a blessing to me and very inspiring to me as well. And I know a lot of ladies out there that do practice self-love no matter what, and no matter how they look, they just love themselves. And I hope you do as well. If you need a little booster on that and need help, I am a life and mindset coach. I will help you create a mindset of love for yourself. Book your free consultation today, and we can talk and we can go from there. The link is right here in the description of this video, wherever you're looking at it. Have a great day. We'll see you Wednesday. And love yourself. You are beautiful. Bye.